Did you ever stop to notice all the children dead from war? Did you ever stop to notice this crying earth, this weeping shore?
They called him the king of pop. But few knew the pain behind the crown. Michael Jackson wasn't born into fame, he was pushed into it. At just 5 years old, his childhood ended. His father, Joe Jackson, was a ruthless manager, beating him for missed notes, forcing him to rehearse for hours while other kids played outside. Michael once said, "I would vomit when I saw my father." He never had a birthday party. Never went to school dances. Never had a best friend. He grew up on tour buses and backstage floors, performing for the world while privately begging for freedom. As he got older, his pain didn't go away. It evolved. Michael suffered from vitiligo, a skin condition that turned parts of his skin white. But instead of compassion, the media accused him of bleaching his skin to be white. They laughed at his nose surgeries. But didn't know he'd broken it during a performance and struggled to breathe ever since. He built Neverland not for luxury, but to relive the childhood he was never allowed to have. He filled it with rides, animals, and magic, not for attention, but for healing. Because when the cameras turned off, he was just a broken man, desperate to feel innocent again. But the world didn't let him. He was called a freak, a liar, a criminal. He faced accusations that shattered him, some false, some complex, but all devastating. He once said, "Lies run sprints, but the truth runs marathons." Behind the scenes, he was in debt, anxious, and addicted to painkillers just to sleep. In 2009, he announced his final tour, This Is It, hoping to rebuild his life and legacy. But he was exhausted, underweight, and terrified of failing. Just days before opening night, he collapsed in his home. And never woke up. The cause? A deadly mix of prescription drugs, given to him by a doctor he trusted. Michael Jackson died alone, trying to prove to the world he was still worth loving. He donated over $500 million to charity, more than any artist in history. His music still funds hospitals, feeds the poor, and inspires generations. Michael Jackson wasn't just a pop star. He was a wounded soul, turned into a global icon. Loved by billions. Destroyed by fame. But immortal through music. Because legends don't die. They echo forever.